A Course in Carols song number 17 is the famous and beloved Jingle Bells. We are going to do this in the key of F. Our first chord is an F. And we're going to transpose up to the key of G on a repeat of the verse after we finish. And our first note is a C. And here we go. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. All right, so I sort of threw you in to the wolves on that one without giving you a lot of explanation of what I was doing. So let's go back and talk about some of the things that went on in there. First of all, we need to talk about the chords. Now, we've got these don't lift a finger chords again. Of course, you don't need to use these. You can skip this part if you're not interested in learning these chord extensions. But we've got F with our pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Now, can we do G7 as a don't lift a finger chord? I sort of showed you that we could. We're going to slide that up 2 frets, and then we're going to put our 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. And that's going to give us our G7. Now, as far as the C7 goes, if you go to your B flat add 9 chord, which we've talked about before, which is just a B flat, except your pinky is here on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So there's that B flat chord, B flat add 9, and then you're just going to lift your first 2 fingers. Yeah, there we go. And that's going to be your C7 chord. And this is similar to the C7 that we already do, except we have the C being doubled on the bottom and the top, and the B flat is happening on the 4th string instead of on the 1st string. And so we still get the same sound of a C7 minus the 5th of the chord. There's no G being played, but it still works. And oftentimes in 7th chords, if you're going to have to leave out a note out of the chord, you're going to leave out the 5th. And that's the one that you can leave out, but will still leave the chord sounding like it's supposed to sound. All right. So those are our chords. And then up here at the after the G7 on one-horse open sleigh, after the G7, here's the G7. I just switched my 2nd and 3rd fingers, and it's that B flat add 9 shape, except we've taken it up 2 frets to give us a C add 9. And then I went up to an inversion of F where we're going 5, 5, 5, 8. This is the same shape as a barred D chord. Okay, 5, 5, 5, 8. And then for the end, I just went back down here. Now you could stay up here and go from F to B flat add 9 to F to C7 to F if you wanted to do those inversions up there. That's a possibility. Okay, and then of course in this verse we just did our basic root position chords of G, A7, C, and D7. So let's talk about what I did as far as the strumming, and I think that's the fun part of this is I tried to do this sort of in a bluegrassy style. Now I know if there's bluegrass players out here that probably want to put a stake through my heart or something. Because I didn't do it right or something, but that's the feel I was trying to go for anyway. But we get these staccatos, right? So the little 0 with a slash through it is my symbol for a staccato, muted by your palm, right? So you're just doing down, and then you're just putting your hand on the strings. So dashing through the snow, and then we have nothing happening on the downbeat of the next measure, but then we follow up with down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and we repeat this pattern a number of times. So, dashing through the snow, down, up, down, up, down, up, one horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way, bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. And now staccatos. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Now we're doing that same thing, but except now we're not leaving off the first beat. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now I'm not doing this like a Chattanooga strum, but you could try that in place. You could do jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Right? You could do that. I haven't been, so it's jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun. Or you could go to your standard down, down, up, down, up, right? Okay, so jingle bells, jingle all the way, right? Okay. There's lots of things you could do here. You could even do offbeats. You could do jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open. Now, one of the advantages of doing something like that is that when you're doing a new chord like that G7 inversion, is that it gives you a second in between to actually make your transition and not have any kind of messy stuff happen in between. But like I said, all kinds of things you can do on this one. I probably wouldn't do any finger picking on this one in just about any given situation. But if you are love finger picking, you could experiment around with that and see if there's something you could work out with it. Anyway, that's pretty much it for that one. And then we would just repeat all those strumming patterns on the next verse. I didn't notate them, but it's literally just the exact same things. And once you get a feeling for that, it's very natural to just continue it over to the next verse without having to have a reference. And so I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Keep practicing that ukulele and spread some Christmas cheer. Until next time.